Bears fans, you know what I want you to do for a moment? Just sit there and feel it. Because you do. Embrace it. Because you know you have to. Love it. Because it is you. Of course, I'm talking about Bears football! Why would anybody, and the Shred Daddy means anybody, have thought that this was going to turn out any differently? Like, how stupid do I look having sat there and said, oh, I think the Bears will actually win this one. They got to at some point. We're talking about the Green Bay fucking Packers. This ultimate in lopsided, one-sided rivalries over the past several decades. But now, somehow, magically, because the guy who replaced the guy is now gone, the guy that's replacing the guy that played there for 15 years, that replacing the guy that played there for 16 years, now all of a sudden shit was gonna magically be different. Fuck all that shit. What a total and complete, colossal disaster that pathetic performance was in that third-rate dump of a stadium at the lake of Soldier Field, put on and executed and exhibited by all participants of Bears football. Now, it's one thing if the Bears would have lost to the Packers in week 1, but it was competitive and it was close and it felt somewhat similar to the first half because you can say, okay, it's week 1, stuff happens, teams are rusty, they're trying to feel things out. No reason to really panic or overreact. But that's not what happened here. The Packers won this one in the second half, going away comfortably. And I mean comfortably. And you should have known that this shit was going to happen. We should have, but we didn't. Because we wanted to be delusional about it. We didn't want to feel it. We didn't want to embrace it. We didn't want to love it. Because we keep telling ourselves we're tired of it, but we're fucking not, because it's in the cackles of our very souls, because it's goddamn Bears football! Like, everything sucked today. It truly did. Let's start off with the offense. And you knew you were in for a whiz-banger from the very first offensive play of 2023. You had 8+ months to think about that play. 8+ months to think about this game plan, this approach, this philosophy. And what do the Bears do in that first play? Well, you already fucking knew it. Halfback dive. Put him up. I'm the offensive coordinator. I got courage. Whole new season. We're turning over a new leaf. Halfback dive. This asshole fucking sucks at his job. Period. Fire Getsy. Fire him now. That's enough of this asshole. You watched this game today after this team who purportedly improved the offense in the offseason, bringing in DJ Moore via trade, bringing in Nate Davis via free agency, who absolutely fucking sucked dick today, by the way. Maybe that was the personal problem. He was craving dick and wanted to suck more of it. Probably should have done that instead of playing today because he was god-awful terrible. The conservative, I don't trust my young quarterback philosophy is ridiculous. Because even if you don't trust your young quarterback, and there's certainly plenty of reasons to question why anybody at this point will want to trust Justin Fields, because he frankly wasn't very good today either. But you look at this approach, this game plan, this philosophy, and you say, how the fuck could any young quarterback succeed in this environment? Now, a truly great talent would find ways to overcome it and minimize the suckage, but Justin Fields isn't that, so he didn't. But the run-first approach, the freaking, we're going to throw a bunch of passes 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage and expect this shit to work. You bring in DJ Moore, so let's get him how many targets? How many targets in this game? Freaking 2! If you take away the 2-point conversion attempt late, 2! This guy should have had 10 plus targets today. He fucking had 2. 2! Allen had more targets in the passing game today than DJ Moore. The fuck is wrong with this asshole? Like, you look at that offensive approach today and you say, what the hell is the Bears' identity? I don't know. You don't have Fields scrambling around. Like, this shit looked pretty Nagy-esque on the incredibly conservative end. Even Matt Nagy would look at this and say, this shit sucks. John Shoop looks at this and says, that's my dog right there. That's my shit. With a little Gary Croton wide receiver screens thrown in. Like, running when they need to throw, running when they need to throw, running when they need to throw, down 20 plus, doesn't matter, gonna run halfback dives, halfback sweeps. Fucking stupid. How do you sit there, have 8+ months to get ready for this moment in time, and that is the abortion that you lay out there Sunday afternoon for millions of NFL fans to consume? You should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed of yourself, Luke Getsy, and most importantly of all, put him up, put him up. Your ass should be fired into Lake Michigan immediately. It's the same shit from last year. You ain't learned shit. Oh, but wait, that's not all. What fucking good does it do to have a defensive-minded head coach? Well, you should say, what good does it do to have a defensive-minded coach in the NFL today? Period. Full stop. Why the fuck would you do that? But of course, Ryan Poles did. Dummy. You look at this team today. It's a great thing they invested all that money in off-ball linebackers because their pass rush still fucking sucks. Last time I checked, Jordan Love didn't get sacked today. He barely got touched, and at times he had plenty of time. Now you take that combined with those 2 off-ball linebackers that you decided you just had to invest big money in to watch them get torched in coverage all day. I mean, the way TJ Edwards allowed Aaron Jones to fake him out of his fucking shoes and then go all the way to the end zone on a 4th and 3 was impressive. But maybe that was a strategy because God knows that Matt Eberflus and defensive coordinator Alan Williams can't do any other fucking adjustments at halftime. You go, it's a 10-6 game at halftime. They come out, the Bears give up touchdowns on the Packers' first 2 drives. Why? Because these idiots don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's it. But maybe that's the strategy, is let the star players like Aaron Jones run free and fast so early that they injure themselves and they can't play the rest of the game. Brilliant, I say, because obviously nothing else fucking works with this defense. No blitzes, nothing to mix it up, no exotic looks, nothing. And then you follow that up with like Bareback Jackson. He doesn't like to wrap up when he's tackling. He sure as fuck didn't like to cover anything today. Holy shit. Pathetic. And then you've got Justin Fields. And dude, it's crazy is, he had one of his highest passing yardage performances for the season at 216 yards. But fuck it, dude, when your team's down 3 touchdowns, you got to start throwing it down the field more. I don't give a fuck what they call audible. What are they going to do, bench you? Because they keep putting you in this spot, you're going to get benched any fucking ways. Now, I'm reserving full and complete burial of Justin Fields for the Week 1 performance until I can see the All-22 and see, like, hey, were the Bears wide receivers just not getting open? Or was Justin Fields not fucking seeing them? But it's really sad, right, that arguably Justin Fields' best pass of the day was a beautiful, I'm going to stare down the target in the middle of the fucking field and hit Quay Walker right in the action spot. So we could take that ball back for a pick fucking 6. Everything about this was embarrassing, and I talked about this, I think, before the season. You know, Bears fans saying, Aaron Rodgers isn't there. Well, Aaron Rodgers was mid last year, and as long as Jordan Love is mid, the Packers could still be a playoff team. And Rodgers is gone, yes, but Love looked at least mid today, probably at times even a little better than that. And as far as Bears fans go, of all of the organizations, fan bases to talk shit about anybody's fucking quarterback, the Bears should be the last goddamn one. Can't even get the shit right with the dude that we have. Unbelievable. Just think about how stupid that is. Like, one of the few bright spots in this game to me was Roschon Johnson. And I've been trying to say, like, he should be running back 2 now just because I'm trying to be realistic because you're dealing with a really dumb coaching staff in Chicago. He should fucking be running back 1. It was different when he was in the game. There was a spark there. He's their best 3-down back. He should be the bell cow. DJ Moore, the dude that was a big acquisition for you as part of that trade down from number 1, got 2 fucking targets today. It's not that hard to manufacture opportunities for these fucking guys, and yet Gutless Getsy continues to find ways to underwhelm. And you can say you don't want to overreact too much because it's 1 week. This is the same shit we saw in 2022, but this was supposed to be an improved roster. These motherfuckers looked worse. And last year, mind you, this team finished 3-14. You had 8+ months to get ready for this spot, this time and moment. And this was the shit stain that they left on the field. It's Chicago. Unbelievable. You've got a defensive-minded head coach whose defense stunk today and clearly couldn't make any adjustments other than the adjustment of sucking even more dick in the second half. You have an offensive coordinator that does not trust the young quarterback. Like that makes any fucking difference. Because even if you acted like you did, like, why don't you just fake it till you fucking make it? Because I highly doubt the results are going to be any different. Like, if the Bears had lost this game 38-20 today and Justin Fields threw 5 picks, but you were trying to force the ball down the field to Darnell Mooney and DJ Moore throughout the game, and you just had some physical mistakes or some bad reads, I could fucking live with that because at least you're trying. This shit was pathetic. You weren't even fucking trying. And if you're not going to be trying, your Bears career should be dying. Shit better turn around in a hurry. Otherwise, everybody needs to be on the fucking hot seat involving this organization. And if Justin Fields continues to look like he did today, like I said, I'm reserving full judgment until I watch the all 22 because it could be somewhat misleading. But I have a feeling what I'm going to see. Some of his reads were right and many of them were wrong. Shit hasn't really progressed or improved or gotten any better. Oh, and by the way, the offensive line kind of stunk today. So that's great. Just had to trust in Lucas Patrick again. Nate Davis. Braxton Jones, couple of holding penalties. Boy, this was an amazing performance. Inspires so much confidence for the rest of the season. Before you sit there and say, well, next week they play Tampa. Okay, and Tampa won today, so what's your fucking point? What a joke. I'm used to the Bears getting their shit rocked by the Packers. I really am. But I at least thought this team was going to give a flying fuck. Like, in the fourth quarter, Greg Olson was burying the coaching staff, as he should have. He should have went in harder. You're down by 3 scores. Why the fuck are you taking your sweet-ass time? If you don't care, why the hell should the players? Why the hell should the fans? Why the hell should anybody? What a joke. Buckle up, folks, because unless shit changes quickly, this is damn near sure barreling down the path and tracks of another glorious season of, you guessed it, Bears football!